What's up, guys? Brian Moscow here, aka the Guerrilla Chemist, new Chief Science Officer here at Blackstone Labs. Here today to go into the science by our new product, Brutal Force, which is a precursor to testosterone. So the main ingredient is 4-DHEA. Now DHEA has been around for a while to boost testosterone levels. However, it has a terrible conversion to testosterone orally. It's only about 15%. Okay. We've done a few things to modify that, and I'll get into that in a second. So the parent compound, 4-DHEA, takes 2 steps to convert to testosterone. The first step, which requires the enzyme 17-beta hydroxysteroid dehydrogenase, turns this ketone group into the necessary hydroxyl group for androgen receptor binding. Now, if it continued to have this ketone group, it wouldn't bind to the androgen receptor. So this is a very important step. And this intermediate is known as 4-androstenediol, or 4-AD, if you remember. This used to be a product on the market a few years ago that got very good results. Now the second step that's required uses the enzyme 3-beta hydroxysteroid dehydrogenase, which turns this alcohol group on carbon 3 into the necessary ketone group to make an androgen receptor binding. And now, now the compound is converted to testosterone, which is what we want. Okay, so 2 steps, molecule gets to testosterone. Okay, so any DHEA product will do that. Like I said, it's only about 15% conversion. So what we did is I included liposomal delivery. Now what does that mean? A liposome is made up of a lipid bilayer, which includes phospholipids. Now phospholipids are a fat molecule that has a hydrophilic head, which means that it's water soluble, and a hydrophobic tail, means that it's fat soluble. Now this is crucial to the delivery system, as 4-DHEA is a hydrophobic molecule, meaning it dissolves in fats. Okay, so the liposome actually does 2 things. One, it encases the molecule and protects it from deactivation of your gastric system. Your stomach and intestines are very acidic, and by doing so, or by being so, can actually deactivate 4-DHEA, and that's why the conversion rate is so low. So the liposome encases this molecule and protects it from that, but it also does another thing. Now if you see, it's made up of these lipid bilayers, which are hydrophobic and hydrophilic, and the molecule sits right here in the hydrophobic part. Now the enzyme lipase will actually cleave this enzyme open, release the molecule into the lipid bilayer of your cell membrane, and then the molecule then will go into your androgen receptor, where it binds, and that's where you get all your gains from. So to recap, 2-step conversion to testosterone. Now testosterone, as you know, can convert to estrogen and convert to DHT. So we do recommend that you take Eradicate, which is our aromatase inhibitor, to prevent estrogen conversion. There will be some, this is more of a mass builder with wet gains versus the dry gains that we have for the chosen one. The second part of the delivery system that we did is known as esterification. Now what does that mean? That means that we've added 2 different esters, which are long-chain fatty acid molecules, onto the compound, so that way it acts as a time delivery system. Now these esters go through the enzyme esterase, which will then convert to the main compound, which is 4-DHEA. Okay, now we've included 2 long-chain esters that will essentially give you 2 different spikes, as well as the unesterified 4-DHEA. So you're getting 3 spikes in testosterone levels at 3 different times during the day. And we did this on purpose, so that way you have a longer elevated levels of testosterone. And this is now, we made it dosed that you take it twice a day, so that your levels are maximized throughout the day and at night. So to recap all the science we just talked about, 4-DHEA, naturally occurring, is a precursor to testosterone. It takes 2 steps. One is 4-androstenediol, one is testosterone, which is the main molecule. Liposomal delivery system encases the molecule inside the liposome, keeps it inside the hydrophobic region, protects it from deactivation of our stomach acids, also delivers it to your cell membrane, which then gives it to your androgen receptor. Now, the liposomal delivery system has been shown to increase bioavailability by up to 95%. So when I talked about that 15% conversion earlier, now we're looking at a 95% bioavailability. So that dramatically increases conversion from DHEA to testosterone. It can suppress your natural testosterone levels. So we do recommend that you use a PCT protocol at the end, like our product PCT5. What that's going to do is that this product elevates your testosterone levels exogenously, meaning from taking the product. What PCT5 does is it increases your testosterone levels endogenously, meaning from within your body, so that way it'll help solidify all your gains. We also recommend, while you're on Brutal Force, to take gear support. Testosterone does have some side effects on the body that can be eliminated by using our product gear support, such as healthy cholesterol levels, healthy liver enzymes, and things like that. So I do recommend gear support while you're on, and then PCT5 coming off the product. Guys, thank you so much for listening. I really hope that this video's helped. Keep a lookout for more videos I'll be doing on all of our products, so that way you guys can understand the science and how Blackstone really goes into making good products, because we take all of this science into account. Again, thank you for watching. My name is Brian Moscow, the Chief Science Officer here at Blackstone Labs, and stay tuned for more videos.